Hello, magandang umaga. So welcome sa Review Excellence and Tutorial channel. So this is episode 5 of our EE series. So this is DC circuits. So ang main topic natin ngayon is Ohm's law, electric power, electrical energy. So without further ado, so let's start our discussion. So what is Ohm's law? So Ohm's law state that the current flowing in an electric circuit is directly proportional to the voltage and inversely proportional to the equivalent resistance of the said circuit. Named after German physicist George Simon Ohm. So para mas madali natin ma-catch up or matandaan yung Ohm's law is we have this Ohm's law triangle. So Ohm's law triangle, so sa taas niya is merong voltage at saka sa ibaba is merong current at saka resistance. So ganito yung magiging setup. Kapag current yung hinahanap natin, so ganito yung magiging formula natin. So current, so i-highlight natin yung current. Matitirang variable is voltage at saka resistance. So ang magiging formula natin dito is voltage divided by the resistance. So therefore, I is equal to V over R. So how about naman kung resistance yung hinahanap? So i-highlight natin yung resistance. So matitirang variable is voltage at saka current. So that is V divided by I. So therefore, R is equal to V over I. And then, how about kung voltage naman yung hahanapin? So matitirang variable is I at saka R. Since parehas nasa same layer yung current at saka resistance, so mangyayari dito is voltage is equal to I, instead na divide, magiging multiplication. So I times the resistance. So therefore, itong tatlo na to is yung ating Ohm's law formulas. So let's proceed with electric power. So what is electric power? So electric power is the rate of using or consuming electrical energy. So formula natin dito is power is equal to voltage times the current. So using the Ohm's law, kapag voltage, ang formula natin is I times R or current times the resistance. So substitute natin siya doon sa ating formula ng power. So magiging power is equal to yung voltage mapapalitan ng I times R. So I times R times I. Since parehas I, so magiging I times I, that is I squared times the resistance. So how about kung current yung papalitan? So using Ohm's law, I is equal to V over R. So i-substitute lang natin siya dun sa ating formula. So P is equal to V times V over R. So V times V, that is equivalent to V squared. So ang formula ng ating power is equal to V squared over R. So itong tatlo na to is yung magiging formula ng ating electric powers. So recall lang natin. First formula is power is equal to voltage times the current. Pangalawang formula is power is equal to I squared times the resistance. And then pangatlong formula is equal to power is equal to voltage squared divided by the resistance. And then next is electrical energy. So energy is the capacity to do work. So ang formula natin dito is work is equal to power times the time. So yung W natin is what we call the electrical energy. So it is expressed in the unit of watt-hour or kilowatt-hour. Tapos yung P natin is ito yung ating electrical power. It is expressed in the units of watts or kilowatts. And then yung T natin is the time. It is expressed in the unit of hours. So we have these following conversions. So this is our conversion table. 1 day is equal to 24 hours. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, or that is equivalent to 3,600 seconds. 1 minutes is equal to 60 seconds. 1 month is equal to 30 days. 1 year is equal to 365 days, or that is equivalent to 8,760 hours. And 1 kilowatt is equal to 1,000 watts. And 1 joules is equivalent to 1 watts second. Okay? So, i-memorize lang natin tong mga conversion na to para magamit natin sa ating pagsosolve ng electrical energy problems. Okay? So, let's proceed with our sample problem. So, sample problem number 1 natin. If a light bulb has a resistance of 240 ohms and is connected to 120 volt power source, the current flowing through it can be calculated as. So, let's have our conventional solution. So, yung mga given natin is we have 240 ohms. So, ito yung ating resistance. And then, we have 120 volts. Ito yung ating voltage. So, hanapin daw natin yung current flowing. So, using Ohm's law, I is equal to B over R. So, palitan lang natin. Yung B natin is 120 volts divided by resistance natin na 240. So, 120 divided by 240, that is equivalent to 0.5 amperes. So, therefore, this is letter A. Okay, let's proceed with our sample problem number 2. If the resistance of an electric iron is 50 ohms and a current of 3.2 ampere flows through the resistance. So, find the voltage between the points. Okay? Conventional solution pa rin. Yung mga given natin is we have 50 ohms. So, this is our resistance. And then we have 3.2 amperes. So, this is our current. So, using Ohm's law, B is equal to I times R. Palitan lang natin. Yung I natin is 3.2 amperes times resistance natin na 50 ohms. So, therefore, 3.2 times 50, that is equivalent to 160 volts. So, therefore, yung voltage natin is letter A, 160 volts. So, let's proceed with our sample problem number 3. The essential component of a toaster is an electrical element, a resistor, that converts electrical energy to heat energy. How much current is drawn by a toaster with a resistance of 15 ohms and at 110 volts? So, conventional solution pa rin. So, yung mga given natin is we have 15 ohms. So, this is our resistance and 110 volts. So, this is our voltage. So, hanapin daw natin yung current drawn by the toaster. So, using Ohm's law, I is equal to P divided by R, or voltage over resistance. So, substitute lang natin. Yung voltage natin is 110, and then yung resistance natin is 15. So, 110 over 15, that is equivalent to 7.333 amperes. So, that is letter C. Okay, let's proceed with our sample problem number 4. For the circuit as shown in the circuit below, calculate the power dissipated at the resistor. So, conventional solution pa rin tayo mga engineers. So, this is our circuit. And then, we have our current I. So, that is equivalent to 3 milliamperes. And then, we have our resistance R. That is equivalent to 10 kilo ohms. So, hanapin daw natin yung power na madidissipate dito sa ating resistor. So, using our formula for current, for power is equal to I squared times R. So, ito yung gagamitin natin kasi yung mga given natin is current at saka resistance. So, palitan lang natin. Yung current natin is 3 milliamperes. So, that is equivalent to 0.003 amperes. So, squared natin times sa ating resistance na 10 kilo ohms. So, that is equivalent to 10,000 ohms. So, 0.003 squared times 10,000 ohms. So, that is equivalent to 0.09 watts, or this is equivalent to 90 milliwatts rather. This is 90 milliwatts. So, this is letter B. Okay, last problem. Sample problem number 4. A refrigerator operates on average for 10 hours a day. if the power rating of the refrigerator is 700 watts, how much electrical energy does the refrigerator use in one day? So, conventional solution. So, hanapin daw natin yung electrical energy consumed or utilized. So, formula natin is W is equal to power times time. So, yung power natin is equivalent to 700 watts times yung time natin na 10 hours a day. So, 700 times 10, that is equivalent to 7,000 watt hours. So, kung titignan natin, yung mga units natin dito is naka-kilowatts. So, therefore, ang gagawin natin, yung watts is gagawin nating kilowatts. So, 7,000 divided by 1,000, that is equivalent to 7 kilowatt hour. So, therefore, ang sagot sa problem number 4 is letter A. So dito na magtatapos yung ating episode number 5. So I hope marami kayong natutunan at makatulong ito sa inyong preparasyon sa board exam at saka sa inyong mga college exam. So by the way, this is Engineer Jeban Aiko Kalaki and maraming salamat sa panonood. See you next time.